ঘন্টা এডুকেশন এক্সেলেন্স 2022 শিক্ষাক্ষেত্রে উৎকর্ষের স্বীকৃতি। আর এবার পালা বিসি রয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজের। তাদের মুকুটে কি পালক? তাদের মুকুটে পালক এক্সেলেন্স ইন এমার্জিং টেকনোলজিস। কেন? দেখে নেব তাদের পথ চলা।
দামোদরের তীরে পূর্ব ভারতের ইস্পাত রাজধানী দুর্গাপুর। আর এই দুর্গাপুরের বুকেই ছাত্রছাত্রীদের কারিগরি ও অন্যান্য পেশাগত উচ্চশিক্ষায় শিক্ষিত করে তোলার গুরু দায়িত্ব পালন করে চলেছে ডক্টর বিসি রায় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশন। 2000 সালে পথ চলা শুরু ডক্টর বিসি রায় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজে। এআইসিটি ও ম্যাকআউট অনুমোদিত এই কলেজে পড়ানো হয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিংয়ের বিভিন্ন শাখার বিটেক এবং এমটেক কোর্স। তারপর একে একে তৈরি হয়েছে ডক্টর বিসি রায় কলেজ অফ ফার্মাসি অ্যান্ড অ্যালাইড হেলথ সায়েন্সেস, ডক্টর বিসি রায় পলিটেকনিক, একাডেমি অফ প্রফেশনাল কোর্সেস। আধুনিক শিল্প জগতের চাহিদার কথা মাথায় রেখে এখানে রয়েছে ব্যাচেলর অফ অপটোমেট্রি, বিএসসি ইন মেডিকেল ল্যাব টেকনোলজি, বিবিএ ইন হসপিটাল ম্যানেজমেন্ট, বি-ফার্ম, এম-ফার্মের মতো সময়োপযোগী একাধিক কোর্স। দূর দূরান্ত থেকে আগত ছাত্র ও ছাত্রীদের জন্য রয়েছে হোস্টেল ও ক্যান্টিনের সুবন্দোবস্ত। অভিজ্ঞ ও দক্ষ শিক্ষকদের তত্ত্বাবধানে এখান থেকে কোর্স শেষ করে দেশ ও বিদেশের নানা বহুজাতিক সংস্থায় সাফল্যের সঙ্গে কর্মরত ডক্টর বিসি রায় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশনসের পড়ুয়ারা। জি 24 ঘন্টা এডুকেশন এক্সেলেন্স 2022-এ ডক্টর বিসি রায় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশনস দুর্গাপুরকে এক্সেলেন্স ইন এমার্জিং টেকনোলজিস বিভাগে সম্মানিত করতে পেরে আমরা গর্বিত।
এক্সেলেন্স ইন এমার্জিং টেকনোলজি। আমি সম্প্রীতি যেমন আপনাদের সঙ্গে রয়েছি, দেখেছেন তো আমার পাশের উনি কিন্তু চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছেন, নতুন সেলিব্রিটিকে নিয়ে আমি চলে এসেছি। সুদীপ্তা রয়েছে আমার সঙ্গে এখন। সুদীপ্তা, আমাদের তো অনেক কিছু জানার আছে এমার্জিং টেকনোলজি নিয়ে, কিন্তু যার কাছ থেকে জানবো তাকে একবার ইন্ট্রোডিউস করে দিই আমরা। আমাদের সঙ্গে উপস্থিত রয়েছেন প্রফেসর ডক্টর সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার, প্রিন্সিপাল ডক্টর বিসি রয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজে। Professor, glad to have you here.
My pleasure.
Congratulations on receiving the award.
Thanks.
How do you feel, sir, to get such an award?
It's always a pleasure to get the awards, and it will inspire us again to work for the excellence and maybe a standardization till for the national level and international level. My team, and it's hard work of the team of BC Rae Society that has achieved this one.
Sir, would you like to tell us what are the emerging technologies in the today's scenario?
Okay, in fact, when we say the emerging technologies, there are many things. One of them is artificial intelligence. In fact, we say artificial intelligence, but now the things have been changed with the terminology also. It has gone to a narrow artificial intelligence, a general artificial intelligence, and the super artificial intelligence.
Oh my God.
Narrow relates to only the machine communication. General relates to what human beings are doing. Super belongs to beyond what humans are being, and so on. This is one of them, and a lot of things are being expected, and India need to catch up with the Western world as well as Chinese world to ensure we are taking them with respect to the technology.
So how do these technologies work actually?
The case is what is being done is it is just like a child learning.
Okay.
So when the learning happens, actually some things are fed into the mind, and then we take care of that. Similarly, a box is there where some input data are given, and it is being trained. Okay, if this comes into picture, this decision has to be taken, and based upon that the learning happens, and the combination of multiple learning gives you a total product from the intelligence point of view.
That sounds really, really interesting. I'm getting myself interested into learning this. I don't know whether my age is okay for learning something like that.
To add to this one, you can hear after maybe 3-4 years or just now itself, 80-90% of the activities, commercial activities, personal activities, professional activities are going to be built by artificial intelligence and machine learning. You take a fintech, you take an education, you take a OTT platform, you take a telecom.
But how far, sir? How far?
How far? It's already in. It is there. We are working. Our institute is working. We are solving the problems of the nearby industry by working on that one. I myself is working. My PhD students are working. So we are ready to working on that one. Not only this, giving a solution to present. Our team is also working on future 6G, 5G networks, etc. And this is a combination. So independently, this doesn't work. Artificial intelligence is for 5G, 6G. 6G supports AG, artificial intelligence, etc. and so on.
Okay, so it works both ways.
It works for the both ways.
Right. So can you give us some idea about the changes that are being brought by the emerging technologies?
Okay, let us understand drones. So presently we were only seeing that as a flying, but now you can imagine what are the applications the drone is doing. One of them is it is effectively being used in case of agriculture. Second thing, we are planning for it from the delivery point of view. Third thing, from the security point of view. Right. Emerging areas rather than a safety where a human cannot go. The drones can go, take the videos, and then analysis is being done and so on. And these are the combinations. That means probably drones go to the place where the videos come into picture, and based upon the analysis, the actions are being taken and so on. You might have seen a lot of this application comes into picture from the defense also. And we have seen some applications from Western world as well as Indian part also, how this drones combination with AI will affect the defense sector, etc.
Okay, sir. Robotic surgery and artificial intelligence, how are they connected?
Okay, as far as robotic surgery is considered, I say robotic as well as remote surgery also.
Yeah, remote surgery.
At a remote place, robot is there and a doctor gives an instruction. What is important in this case requirement is the 5th generation wireless network as well as 6th generation, because the latency, what we call as a delay, should be very less, and it is in terms of 1 nanosecond. When you go to 6G, it comes up less than that also. So the responses that we get, if it is fast responses, then immediately the actions are being taken, and accordingly, and based on this itself, the robotic surgery is being done, and experimentations have been done in China 2 years before. And now people are emerging, and even in India, we are working for those cases of having a remote surgeries and so.
It has started in India as well?
Yes. Experimentations have been done. Some things have been done, but presently it's called as an experimental, because professional, commercially we have not yet launched 5G. Unfortunately, probably in the next couple of months we will be seeing. But in outside world, 60-70% has been launched, and in fact people are thinking of a 6G also like that.
Oh my God, it seems like we are on metaverse platform.
Where human intelligence is being used less and the artificial intelligence is being used more?
Of course, in future that will happen. In fact, almost machines will be controlling everything. That's the reason, again, human need to design in such a way that everything is within our control. But we can ease our life to do these actions by machines, and then control and think from other future point of view and so on.
Sir, at the end of this small show, I would like to know what are your future plans are.
Okay, as far as my future plans are considered, we need to have we have a core engineering as well as computer science, artificial intelligence design area. So what is more important is each and every domain, as I said also, core domain as well as civil, applications and research. Each of them requires artificial intelligence. So just like a couple of years before, we were looking, we should be a tech savvy. Now it's not tech savvy, it's a artificial intelligence savvy. Okay. Each and every person has to be artificial intelligence savvy, and not from the technology point of view. One domain is from CS point of view, where you design a system, work an algorithm, etc. Another is whatever is designed, how do I utilize that one? In fact, a lot of intelligence happens also. What is available? For example, you have 1 crore of rupees. What you will do with that one? Same thing. What is artificial intelligence offering, and how do I utilize this for my application purpose? This should be known, and these are the plans for my institute, where the tech savvy, almost all people will be involved in these activities. This artificial intelligence is there. Next, quantum computing is coming into picture. Cyber security is coming into picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
OTT platforms are there. AR, VRs are there. Holographic projections are there. In fact, now when I'm speaking here, some days it will happen that after some years with the 5G, 6G, a similar structure will be there at remote place, and after the completion, everything will be vanished zero and so on. So these are the things, visualizations and so on. And it's not only the vision, but now we are realizing that into that cases and so on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. থ্যাংক ইউ প্রফেসর পাওয়ার। আমরা এখানেই শেষ করব না, আরও আছে শিক্ষাক্ষেত্রে উৎকর্ষের স্বীকৃতি, এডুকেশন এক্সেলেন্স 2022-এর আরও অনেক কিছু বাকি রয়েছে। নজর রাখুন দিনভর জি 24 ঘন্টায়।